Several former CNN reporters are now working for China's overseas propaganda arm, producing news and programs in line with the communist regime's narratives. According to a report from the National Pulse, 5 former CNN reporters are now working for TV station CGTN, most of them with a decade or more of experience. CGTN is run by the Chinese Communist Party and is available in almost 30 million U.S. households. It's the overseas arm of the state's media mouthpiece and is controlled by the party's powerful propaganda department. A 2016 video call from Chinese leader Xi Jinping highlights the relationship. While touring CGTN's parent company in Beijing, Xi connected with the North American branch through a video call.
Good morning, President Xi!
After the tour, Xi gave a speech. In it, he called the party-run news outlets the regime's publicity front. He added that all news media run by the party must work to speak for the party's will and its propositions and protect the party's authority and unity. CGTN is part of the effort. Last year, around the time of the 70th anniversary of the communist regime's takeover of China, CGTN rolled out intense positive coverage of the regime, mirroring tones of state media in mainland China. 2 former CNN employees also played a role. Sean Caleb's, former CNN correspondent for over 2 decades, now works as a national correspondent for CGTN. For a special program aired on the 70th anniversary, Caleb's went live in a small town called Zunyi, an important site for the Communist Party's history.
This is a perfect place to kick this off. And it was here Mao Zedong emerged as the leader of the People's Republic of China.
Local media later reported on the special program. The report said Caleb's was thrilled to learn about the town's history and that Mao's consolidation of power is a piece of very important history for foreigners wanting to learn about China. Back in the U.S., former CNN anchor Anand Naidu also broadcast an episode about the anniversary on his show.
Do you see China, with its growing power, playing a bigger role, a bigger global leadership role?
Oh, absolutely.
But the imbalanced reporting on China doesn't stop there. Another former CNN reporter, Jim Spellman, filmed a story on the Communist Party's technological innovation. The report said China is becoming a leader in cutting-edge technologies, but made no mention of the regime's extensive theft of U.S. technology. FBI Director Christopher Wray says Beijing is the biggest threat to America's innovation, thanks to its espionage practices on U.S. companies, from small startups to major corporations. The FBI now has over 2,000 active investigations tracing back to the Chinese government. Wray added that the Chinese regime is trying to shift U.S. political thought into a more friendly, more pro-Chinese Communist Party direction. Reporting by Juliet Song, NTD News.